Hello everyone, it's me Azra Suman Madrasi. Welcome back all of you. This is Arithmetic Sequences and Series Part 2. In our Part 1, we learn what is the arithmetic sequence and how to find the terms of the sequence. In our Part 2, we are going to learn the general formula for finding the any terms of the sequence and concept of arithmetic mean. So let's start the session. How do you find any terms of this sequence? Okay, we have the general formula. To find any terms in an arithmetic sequence, we use the formula as an is equals to a1 plus n minus 1 into d. Okay, where a1 is the first term and d is the common difference. Where d is the common difference. Now the vocabulary of sequences universal. So a1 is the first term. It is denoted by a1 first term. And an, this is a notation for nth term. And n is the number of terms. N is small n for the number of terms. And Sn, capital Sn, small n, okay, sum of n terms. D, small d, is for common difference. And n terms of arithmetic sequence is an is equals to a1 plus n minus 1 into d. And sum of n terms of arithmetic sequence is what? Sn is equals to n by 2 a1 plus an. Vocabulary of sequences universal. Small a1 is the notation for first term. An is for nth term. And small n is for number of terms. And capital Sn, okay, this is for sum of n terms. And small d is for common difference, notation for the common difference. And n term of arithmetic sequence is an is equals to a1 plus n minus 1 into d. And sum of n terms of arithmetic sequence is Sn is equals to n by 2 a1 plus an. This is very important, this one and this one. Examples. First example is find the 14th term of the arithmetic sequence 4, 7, 10, 13, so on. This is infinite sequence because here there is a no nth term is there. And we know how to find the any terms of the sequence. We have the formula, that is an is equals to a1 plus n minus 1 into d. Here we have to calculate for n is equals to 14 because we want 14th term. Clear? So wherever you are seeing n, put it as 14. Okay. So n as 14 minus 1 as it is. Look at this sequence here. The first term is 4 and common difference is what? 7 minus 4. 10 minus 7. 13 minus 10 is what? 3. So our common difference is here 3. So substitute here. So you will get A14 is equals to 4 plus 14 minus 1 into 3. Now simplification. 14 minus 1 is 13 into 3 as it is, 4 as it is. 13 into 3 is 39 because 3 ones are 3, 3 is a 9. So 4 plus 39. 4 plus 39 is 43. So our 14th term of this sequence is 43. Next example, try this one. Find A16 if A1 is equals to 1.5 and D is equals to 0.5. And we know the notation, A1 for first term, An for nth term, n for number of terms, and Sn for sum of n terms. D is for common difference. Here A1 is given, that is first term 1.5, and we have to find 16th term, that is A16 we have to calculate, that is n is equals to 16 we have to find, and Sn not asked, and D is 0.5 is given. And we know the formula, An is equals to A1 plus n minus 1 into D. So substitute, A16 is equals to 1.5 plus 16 minus 1 into 0.5, because here A1 is 1.5, n is 16 and D is 0.5. So on simplifying this, 16 minus 1 is 15, 0.5 as it is, 0.5 into 15 is 7.5, that is half of 15 is 7.5. Now add 1.5 plus 7.5, we will get 9. So the 16th term having the first term as 1.5 and common difference D is equals to 0.5 is 9, that is A16 is 9. Now the next question, the table shows typical costs for a construction company to rent a crane for 1, 2, 3 or 4 months. See this table. Assuming that the arithmetic sequence continues, how much would it cost to rent the crane for 12 months? Here the first month cost, that is when it is going to rent for first month, it is 75,000. For second month 90,000, third month 1,05,000, fourth month 1,20,000. See, we know the notations, A1 for first term, An for nth term, n for number of terms, Sn for sum of n terms, and D is for common difference. And we know how to find the nth term of the sequence, that is An is equals to A1 plus n minus 1 into D. Here the cost to rent the crane, okay, is in arithmetic sequence. We have to find the cost to rent the crane for 12 months. Okay, first month, second month, third month, fourth month cost is given. We have to find for 12th month. Okay, so here A1 is 75,000 and we have to find for n is equals to 12, that is A12 we have to find. Sn is not asked, and common difference is, that is 90,000 minus 75,000, 1,05,000 minus 90,000, 1,20,000 minus of 1,05,000 is 15,000. So here the difference, common difference is same, so that is 15,000. Now substitute here, A12 is equals to 75,000 plus 12 minus 1 into 15,000. And 12 minus 1 is 11. Simplify. And 11 into 15,000 is 1,65,000. And 75,000 plus 1,65,000 is 2,40,000. So the cost to rent the crane for 12 months is 2,40,000. When it is going to be for 2 months, its cost is 90,000. Its rent is 90,000. When it is going to rent for 3 months, its cost is 1,05,000. When it is going to be 4 months, so its cost is 1,20,000. When it is going for the 12 months as a rent, so its rent will be 2,40,000. This is the answer. Next example. In the arithmetic sequence 4, 7, 10, 13, which term has a value of 301? This is a good question here. Here already the value of the term is given. Okay, we have to find the n value. Here the sequence is 4, 7, 10, 13 and so on. Look at this, we know nth term of the sequence is what? An is equals to A1 plus n minus 1 into D. Already An is given to you. We have to find n value. Substitute An as 301. A1 as 4, n is we have to calculate, and D, that is 7 minus 4, 10 minus 7, 13 minus 10 is 3. So that is common difference is 3 here. Substitute. Now simplify. So 3 multiplied to this, open this bracket, 3 into n is 3n, 3 into 1 is 3, minus into plus is minus again simplify. 4 minus 3 is 1, and keep this 3n as it is. Take this 1 to this side, it becomes minus 1. 301 minus 1 is become 300 is equals to 3n as it is. And n is equals to 300 divided by 3. 300 divided by 3 is what? 100. So here the n is equals to, we will get here as 100. So the 100 term of this sequence is 301. So here we calculated as n is equals to 100. That is, the 100th term of this sequence is 301. Try this one. Find n if an is equals to 633, a1 is equals to 9, and d is equals to 24. Okay, we have to find here same n value. Already nth term is given, first term is given, and common difference is also given. Substitute. A1 as 9, an as 633, n as don't know, which we have to calculate, and n not asked, and d is 24. We know an formula, an is equals to a1 plus n minus 1 into d. 633 is equals to 9 plus n minus 1 into 24, that is d is 24. Now simplify. 25 multiplied to this n, it becomes 24n. 24 into n is 24n, minus 24 into 1 is 24 again. And 9 minus 24 is minus 15. Take this minus 15 to this side, it becomes plus 15. So 633 plus 15, it gives you 648, which is equals to 24n. And we want n. So n is equals to 648 divided by 24. So we will get the answer as n is equals to 27. That is, 648 divided by 24 gives you 27. So the n value for this, where nth term is 633 and first term is 9 and d is 24. That is, 27th term of this sequence is 633. Here the n value is 27. Now the next question. Given arithmetic sequence with a15 is equals to 38 and d is equals to minus 3, find a1. This is a very good question. Here 15th term is given, that is 15th term is 38 is given, and common difference minus 3 is given. And we have to calculate the first term of this sequence. We know here a1 we have to calculate, an is 38 and n value, that is 15, is given, and n not asked, and d is minus 3. Same formula, an is equals to a1 plus n minus 1 into d. Substitute. 38 is equals to a1 plus 15 minus 1 into minus 3. 15 minus 1 is 14, minus 3 as it is. 14 into minus 3 is minus 42. Minus 42 into plus is again minus 42. And take this minus 42 to this side because I want the a1 value. 38 plus 42 gives you 80. So here the first term of this sequence is 80, having the 15th term as 38 and common difference as minus 3. Next question. Find d if a1 is minus 6 and a29 as 20. Here we have to find the common difference. This is somewhat different here. Okay. So same, a1 is minus 6 is given. an, that is 20, is given, and n for n 29, that is 29 is 20. So our n value will be 29. And yes, n not asked. And difference, common difference which we have to calculate. Here we are going to use the same formula. an is equals to a1 plus n minus 1 into d. Substitute. So 20 is equals to minus 6 plus 29 minus 1 into d as it is. And 20 is equals to 29 minus 1 is 28. Minus 6 as it is. And take this minus 6 to this side. It becomes plus 6. 20 plus 6 gives you 26. 26 is equals to 28d. So d is equals to, you will get 26 by 28. That is 13 by 14. On calculating, that is 2 1s are, 2 3s are, 2 1s are, 2 4s are. That is 13 by 14 you will get. D is equals to 13 by 14 is the common difference for this sequence, having first term as minus 6 and 29th term as 20. Now the last question. Write an equation for the nth term of the arithmetic sequence 8, 17, 26, 35 and so on. And we know the notation, A1 for first term and D is for common difference. In this arithmetic sequence, we have the first term as 8 and the common difference, that is 17 minus 8, 26 minus 17, 35 minus 26 is 9. That is A1 is here 8 and common difference D is 9. And we know the formula to find the nth term of the arithmetic sequence is an is equals to a1 plus n minus 1 into d. Substitute a1 and d, we get 8 plus n minus 1 into 9. So we will get 9 multiply to this both because opening the bracket. So 9 into n is 9n minus as it is 9 into 1 is 9. So 8 plus 9n minus 9 and 8 minus 9 is minus 1. So our nth term of the arithmetic sequence is 9n minus 1, having the first term as 8 and common difference as 9, which is the required answer. Our next topic is arithmetic mean. Arithmetic mean the terms between any two non-consecutive terms of an arithmetic sequence. See here in example 19, 30, 41, 52, 63, 74, 85, 96. Here 41, 52, 63 are the arithmetic mean between 30 and 74. Yes, 30 and 74 are non-consecutive terms of this arithmetic sequence. So in between these terms we have the arithmetic mean, that is 41, 52, 63, which is in between 30 and 74. Now the question, find two arithmetic means between the number minus 4 and 5. So we have to find two terms. Okay, we have to find two arithmetic means between the non-consecutive terms, that is minus 4 and 5. And we know the notations. A1 for first term, an for nth term, n for number of terms, Sn for sum of n terms, which is not asked, and D is for common difference. Here the first term is minus 4 and an, that is last term, is 5, which is our fourth term, because this is the first term, this is second term, this is third term, and this is fourth term. So our fourth term is here 5 and we have to find the second and third term, correct? And Sn not asked and D we don't know. So let's find first D. So we know the formula, an is equals to a1 plus n minus 1 into d. That is to find the nth term of the arithmetic sequence. So substitute a1 and an and n value. So that is 5 is equals to minus 4 plus 4 minus 1 into d. Now simplify. 4 minus 1 is 3. And minus 4 plus 3d. Okay, 5 is equals to minus 4 plus 3d. Take this minus 4 to this side, it becomes plus 4, and 5 plus 4 is 9. So we get 9 is equals to 3d, and we want the common difference d. So we get d is equals to 9 by 3. So 9 by 3 is again 3 because 3 ones are 3 3s are. So we get the d as 3. Now it is easy. Now we can find the next two terms. So add this 3 to this term, minus 4 plus 3. So we get minus 1 because minus 4 plus 3 is minus 1. Again minus 1, add this d. So minus 1 plus 3 is 2 because 3 minus 1 is 2. Okay. So we get the two terms as minus 1 and 2. And add this 2 to 3. You will get the last term as 5 again. So the two arithmetic means are minus 1 and 2. Okay, since minus 4, minus 1, 2, 5 forms an arithmetic sequence. Next question. Find three arithmetic means between 21 and 45. So here we have to find the three terms in between these two non-consecutive terms. See here the first term is given as 21. We have to find the second term, third term, fourth term, and fifth term as 45 is given. That is A1 is here 21, that is first term, and AN, that is last term, is 45 is given. That is our fifth term. So n is equals to 5, Sn not asked, and d which we have to calculate here. And same, we know the nth term of the arithmetic sequence is An is equals to A1 plus n minus 1 into d. An is 45, A1 is 21 plus n is 5, 5 minus 1 into d. Here 5 minus 1 is 4. Now simplify. Take this 21 to this side because it is plus 1. When it comes to left side, it becomes minus 21. And 45 minus 21 gives you 24. 24 is equals to 4d. And I want the d value, that is common difference. So we get 24 by 4. Okay. So 24 by 4 is 6 because 4 6 are 24. So d is equals to, we get 6. So now the calculating the next terms are easy. So add this d to first term, 21 plus 6. So we get 27. Again add this 6 to this second term. We get the third term. 27 plus 6 is 33. Now add again this 6 to this 33. We get 39. So the three arithmetic means between the two non-consecutive numbers, that is 21 and 45, is 27, 33 and 39. Since the terms 21, 27, 33, 35, 45 forms an arithmetic sequence. Thank you.